what is up, everybody, and welcome back to Gospel Gaming, where we talk about God, the Bible, and just, life in general while playing video games. It's kind of like quarantine Bible study, but a little more fun. And joining me today are, the usual apostles. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo,
Hey,
what
what's
up,
up,
what up, what up?
guys?
Hip hip hip.
Nice
Yeah,
to be
and,
here again.
So, for our game here today, we got Ash hosting us. So, Ash, what have you got for us today?
Oh, dude, me, Rai, EJ, and CM have been working for weeks on end on this map that we made in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I think you guys would really appreciate our historical map. It's basically ancient Egypt.
Took a lot of time, but World Edit, the plugin, really helped, man.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Because the Bible, oh god, the Bible with all of its books took place in so many places, and one of them was actually ancient Egypt. So I guess we got to dedicate this episode to a certain Bible character. First, I gotta ask you guys. So the question for today, the first question to kick it off is, who is your favorite character in the Bible and why?
I think we can all agree that for this day we have Moses from Exodus
Yeah,
chapter 3 in the Bible, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Moses is pretty cool. Isn't he the guy who parted the sea into two? Who does that?
Right?
Yeah.
Like a superhero in the Bible with
And-
everything that he did.
And his stick, dude, his stick.
I mean the staff.
Oh,
The
yeah.
staff, it turned to a freaking snake. And you know that lightning? That lightning was
That
dope.
lightning, man. Oh
You guys
my god.
watched the movie, The Exodus?
The movie was so
Yeah.
good. Like, and they made so many movies, like Exodus and like The Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the movies we know.
I mean, who doesn't know who Moses is? And remember Numbers 12 to 13 from the Bible?
Yeah, man. We completely remember that verse. It was amazing.
I mean, the story of Moses is like pretty relevant. It's just like so fast. I think I need a refresher, honestly.
Well, for the people who doesn't know who Moses is, well, according to ancient.eu, Moses is best known for the story in the biblical book of Exodus and Quran as a lawgiver who met God face to face on Mount Sinai to receive the Ten Commandments after leading his people, the Hebrews, out of bondage in Egypt and to the promised land of Canaan. The story of Hebrew exodus from Egypt is only found in the Pentateuch.
It's Pentateuch.
Pentateuch, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And the first 5 books of the Bible and the Quran, which was written later. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about Moses.
Yo,
That's our scholar.
I think you got something for us. Anything you want to add to this?
Yeah, I just found out that there are almost 6 films that was meant for Moses, and that's wow.
Wow,
Really?
that's a
You're kidding
lot.
me.
That's
I've only seen
Alright.
2.
I've seen one. Prince of Egypt had amazing sounds,
Well,
had amazing music.
Now, obviously, times have changed. Like, we're not in ancient Egypt anymore, and no one's really building pyramids unless, it's in Minecraft. But what is it about Moses that makes him so relatable?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I can relate to it in terms of faith and leadership, because his faith was tested when God instructed him with the 10 commandments, and by that, he now has the utmost authority to lead the people of God.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, the when he made the 10 Commandments, the tablets, right? He broke that. That reminds me of a great story I had. Because Moses just was really mad at the people after he made the commandment. And it really shows how relatable he is, that no matter how good of a leader you are, no matter how prophetic you are as a biblical figure, I think it makes it relatable when you lose your cool. Sometimes people lose their patience, and that relatability with a biblical figure, I think, is one of the most inspiring things to be read in the Bible, especially with Moses' case, as us being leaders nowadays and having group projects and all that, just the usual.
I think what's really relevant right now about being relatable to Moses is abiding by the law, abiding by the 10 Commandments.
Yeah,
Because as leaders and as people with power, to quote Spider-Man's uncle, with great power comes with great responsibility. So, you know, really sticking to our morals
Absolutely.
absolutely matters.
I relate to Moses because Moses, he cares about his people. And like him, I care about my friends.
Yeah, I think one of the really great things about why Moses is such a relatable character, even if he's, from the Bible, or actually any character in the Bible, is because they're all human. They all have this human aspect, and they all have flaws just as much as, they have all of these great things bestowed upon them by God. I mean, another thing that I seem to really relate, aside from just Moses, but with his story, that you can even see some societal issues that are happening now, which turns out aren't exactly new. They've been happening way before. All the racism against, all the racism of the Egyptians thinking they're elite over the Israelites and whatnot. It all carries out, which is really what makes the Bible so relevant.
It's still relevant up to this day. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, with all of the stories, I mean, I think CM just put it that there are six movies about Moses.
Yeah,
and we've
that's really
barely seen
cool.
all of it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
He is arguably one of the most popular characters in the Bible, and he's been represented.
From the Old Testament
like-
specifically.
Yeah, one
Aside
of,
from Jesus.
well, aside from, of course, I mean, it's his book, but like he's been represented in media so many times. I mean, Veggie Tales, am I right?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, what is it about Moses? Like Moses as a person, some would even say as a prophet or as a leader. What is it that makes him so special?
I think it's because God Himself revealed, Himself with Moses in this Bible verse from Exodus chapter 3 verse 6. Then he said, "I am the God of your father. I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob." At this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. God revealed Himself to Moses in the sense that He trusted Moses to command His people because God knows that Moses will also trust Him and will have faith in Him.
Yeah. I just see him as a really strong guy who became like the best inspiration for many other biblical characters after him,
I think what's something particularly interesting about him being special as a biblical character is about how he was portrayed in the stories to have committed these miracles, which in a way kind of looks like supernatural phenomenons. But the great thing about it is there are parts of the story which depict him as a human. No matter how great you are as a person, you have a breaking point.
Yeah, and also
Agreed.
Moses teaches us to have faith. He must have a lot of faith in God to go to the Pharaoh like 10 times.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's some tenacity right there.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to cut this all short, but I think that's all the time we have today. So, to all of our listeners, to all of our viewers out there, if you want to see our whole build process of how we recreated all of these scenes from Moses in Minecraft, go ahead and check our YouTube, and we'll be streaming later on Twitch. You can follow us on all of our
Yeah.
socials. It's gonna be down
Come
below.
on, come on.
Don't forget, we are raising a charity fund. So put your donations and go hit us up on our Patreon so we can help. So we can help fund our parish, and so we can just give out more content on gospel gaming. Well,
Yeah.
GG's.
Guys.
GG's.
Can we get an amen for that?
Amen. Amen.
all right, guys.
GG's, guys.
We'll see you on our next stream, and yeah, bye, guys.
Bye, guys. God
Bye.
bless.
GG's. GG's.
God bless.